Welcome back to our Advent journey. It's day 13, and today we're turning to a very familiar yet profoundly deep part of the Christmas story. The scripture is Luke chapter 2 verse 7, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no guest room available for them. No room. Think about that for a moment. The creator of the universe, the king of all kings, enters the world he made, and there's no room for him. It wasn't that the innkeeper was a bad person. Bethlehem was overflowing. The census had called everyone back to their ancestral homes. It was a logistical nightmare. Every bed, every cot, every spare bit of floor was likely taken. So, the Son of God was born not in a palace, not even in a clean, private room, but among the animals, in a space meant for livestock. This detail isn't just a quaint part of the story. It's a powerful statement about the nature of God's kingdom. Jesus' entire life was an inversion of the world's values. The world values power, prestige, and comfort. But Jesus came in utter humility. His first bed was a feeding trough. His first visitors weren't dignitaries, but humble shepherds from the nearby fields. This humility is at the very heart of the gospel. It tells us that God doesn't operate by human standards of importance. He didn't choose a grand entrance because his power isn't about earthly spectacle. His power is found in love, in sacrifice, and in service. By coming in such a lowly way, Jesus makes himself accessible to everyone. No one is too poor, too insignificant, or too far on the margins to approach him. He met humanity at its lowest point. The scene in the stable is a beautiful paradox. The most significant event in human history happened in the most insignificant of places. The infinite God became a finite, helpless baby. The Lord of all became a servant. This should challenge our own definitions of success and greatness. Do we chase after status and recognition, or do we value humility and service? The story of no room at the inn also serves as a poignant question for our own hearts. It's easy to look back and think, if I were there, I would have made room. But the truth is, our lives can get just as crowded as that in Bethlehem. We fill our days with work, worries, hobbies, and endless distractions. Our hearts can become so full of our own plans and desires that there's little room left for Jesus. This Advent, let's ask ourselves, is there room in my inn? Is there space in my heart, in my schedule, in my priorities for the King? Making room for Jesus might mean simplifying our lives. It might mean letting go of things that clutter our minds and spirits. It might mean consciously setting aside time for prayer, for reading scripture, and for serving others in His name. The humility of the manger is an invitation. It's an invitation to lay down our pride, to come as we are, and to meet the God who came to us in the simplest, most humble way imaginable. He didn't demand a palace. He just asks for a place in our hearts. Let's reflect on that today. As we prepare for Christmas, let's make sure that unlike the inn in Bethlehem, our hearts have plenty of room for Him. Thank you for joining me today. I pray that this reflection blesses you and helps you prepare your heart for the coming King. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you can continue this Advent journey with us. We'll see you tomorrow and have a blessed day.